Hi, Graham and Shirley here from Sangeeadventures. Another beautiful morning here in northern Cyprus. We're just outside the ancient city of Salamis and we've come to have a look at St. Barnabas Monastery. Now, the old church that stands here is also an icon museum, as well as holding the mausoleum for St. Barnabas himself. As we enter into the square of the monastery, there's a lovely courtyard surrounded by buildings, and there's a little cafe over there. So what we might actually do to start is start off with a nice fresh orange juice or a nice Turkish coffee, and then go and have a look around. Here's the entrance we just came in. We've just had a bit of a refreshment in the little cafe here, and we're going to go into the old church now, which they've converted into an icon museum. I'll just give you a little view up top. Back round and down to the entrance. As you can see on the walls of the church here, they're completely covered with beautiful icons, Greek Orthodox in origin. All very beautiful. Look back up to the entrance there. There's a beautiful view towards the front of the church. And above my head, another beautiful dome. Really is very cool, peaceful and beautiful here. Could be one final look here through to the altar. From the door of the Icon Museum, we walk down past the little cafe where we stayed a minute ago into a beautiful cloistered square. Now, in the buildings that surround the square is an archaeological museum, with examples of pottery and stoneware from many hundreds of years ago. Here we are, the late Neolithic period, this one, 4000 BC. Gosh, that is quite old. Early Bronze Age work here from 2300 to 2000 BC. The place is full of the most beautiful old relics. It's well worth a visit. All the artefacts in this museum have been collected from Cyprus, a lot from around the Salamis area, but from all over the country. So it really is a very interesting exhibition. beautiful glassware here. This is Roman, AD 150 to 395. Quite stunning stuff. These are heads of statues from the classical period, about 500 years before Christ.
Now I'll give you a brief history of St. Barnabas. Apparently he was born in Salamis and named Joseph originally, and as a young man he went to the Holy Land to gain a religious education. Apparently he witnessed some of the miracles of Jesus, and in AD 33 he became a Christian. During this time he also met Paul the Apostle. He was made Archbishop of Cyprus and returned from the Holy Land to Salamis around AD 45. His aims on return was to convert the large population of Jewish people who lived in Salamis. Apparently he didn't have much success apart from the Roman governor of Cyprus, Sergius Paulus. Cyprus in turn became the first global religion with a Christian ruler. On a second visit to Cyprus in AD 75, he was arrested and imprisoned in a synagogue. That same night, a mob of Syrians stoned him to death and threw his corpse into the sea. Some of his followers rescued his body and buried it under a carob tree west of Salamis with a copy of St. Matthew's Gospel on his chest. The tomb was undiscovered for 400 years. And apparently, after a dream, the Archbishop of Cyprus at that time found his tomb. His body still had a copy of St. Matthew's Gospel on it, considered a miracle. A church was built on the spot, but was destroyed in the Arab raids. The current church was built in the 18th century and a mausoleum built over his tomb. We're now walking down to the mausoleum and walking past some old ruins here.
They look like probably catacombs where the maybe the old monastery originally was. We're just now coming up to a small church which was built over the tomb of St. Barnabas. And here we are now entering the mausoleum of St. Barnabas. It's a little bit away from the main complex here. We look around, little lapse there. There's some steps that lead down here, so we'll take a look. Quite steep stone steps. Oh, it smells very damp down here. Steps are quite uneven, so do be careful. Here lie the holy remains of St. Barnabas. One through into a further chamber here. It's all very dark, but again, full of icons. So we walk back up from the tomb of St. Barnabas back to the church. I'll give you one final look of the complex here. We hope you've enjoyed this little video of St. Barnabas Monastery. It's a very beautiful little place, and if you're popping down to see Salamis, don't forget to come here as well. It really is quite a lovely place.
We would love it if you could press the like and subscribe buttons, because that helps us develop the channel and create more videos like this one for you. Please pass the link on to all your friends, and we really look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thank you.